So you're having trouble beating Chimps mode. This is a video just for you. Today I'm going to go step by step on how to beat Chimps mode, so stick around till the end. Okay, so in today's video, I'm just going to be doing it on Cubism, and I have Quincy as the hero just because that's the one that's overall around. And today we are going with a tax zone strategy, hopefully. That's what I plan on doing. So we're doing a Quincy start, and honestly Quincy is really great because he can level up and everything. So we're just gonna stay with Quincy, and then we're also YouTube just informed me 84.5% of you guys that are watching this are not subscribed. Make sure to smash the subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 10k before the end of 2024, and if you want to help me with that, make sure to smash the subscribe button. Now let's get back to this video. A tax shooter right here, like that, because this is a great place, and not yet, but we are going to be getting a 205 tax zone, which will be really great. So let's just get a faster shooting and then even more tax, and we will be putting an alchemist right next to this guy. If I know how to speak, I'd be able to explain this more clearly for you guys. But if you haven't yet already, make sure to smash the like button if this video does end up becoming helpful. And if you'd like me to explain a different map or check out 2 Mega Pops or 2 Tower Chimps, that is on my channel. So let's just get 202, and then we can get Overdrive, and I will see you on round 28. So Quincy is good because he can initially see camo. So on round 23, you do want to put an alchemist down, just because as you can see, things are starting to get by, and I don't want him buffing Quincy, so I am just going to put this right here so it's just out of range of Quincy. And if I get Berserker Brew, as you can see, it's only buffing the tax sprayer, which is really good. And then we are just going to get faster shooting if I can get the $700, and now we are okay up until we're able to afford overdrive, and then after that we are going to be getting a village, so it can be a 402, and then we're also going to get a 042, because you want to be able to discount everything that's around your villages, just because it's really good. And in Chimps mode, you're not able to sell or rethink of placements, so you always got to make sure you're thinking 100 steps ahead. But as we continue this should be the round we're able to afford overdrive. And as you can see, I have not had to use Quincy's abilities once, which is really good. And hopefully the next time camos come out, which I think 43, because 36 does have regrow regrow greens, which Quincy should be able to handle all by himself. And Quincy is now able to fire exploding arrows, which got round 35, which is kind of late. But with this, we should be able to get one village right here, and then I'm going to be getting a second village on this side. So let's do Monkey Commerce, and we're just gonna leave this one uncross path before we get the second one, which will make it so Jungle Drums is also discounted. So if I just go like this, I can go like that, and now as you can see, this top path is discounted, so we are going to get Jungle Drums on this, just so it'll make it so these guys gain 15% attack speed, which will be really great, especially with this Moab that's coming out. And this will be the primary mentoring one, but before that I do, and just so you're able to use Quincy's ability just to pop the Moab early. And with this, we should be able to get radar scanner, and you are going to want to get MIB, just because that'll make it so this the tower is able to pop any type of balloons, purples, leads, camos, everything, which is really great. But before we get that, we are going to get stronger stimulant. So with that, I will see you when I'm able to afford mid, but before I go, I'm going to get primary training to increase the range and projectile speed and pierce. Okay, on round 48, we are able to afford mid, which is really great. And so we have this, but we also need a mid-game option. So what I'm going to do in the double discount thing, it will start taking away some of the alchemist buffs, but that's all right. We are going to go for a D-breath with arcane blast, and we're just going to put the wall of fire right here. And the D-breath is good just because it's a really cheap option, and at the same time it's also very tactical. So with that, we can get primary mentoring, and the next thing we should get is something that slows down the balloons so they don't get as far. So what I'm going to get is a glue gunner right here, and then I'm going to be getting it on strong with glue splatter, stronger glue, and Moab glue, and we are going to get relentless because it does stun balloons up to well, it stuns Moabs and also like balloons, so like when something pops by it, it will become stunned. So with this, we are fine, and I'll see you guys on round 60 to show you how easily we pop the Moab BFB. Okay, as round 60 is coming out, we have 10,000 save, and the next thing we are going to purchase is Tax Zone. And we don't even have to use any of Quincy's abilities. 63, we may have to use the increased attack speed, but before then, I really don't see any problem. Because as you can see, these two tier 4s, tier 3 and tier 4 are holding out. Also with Quincy, which is a hero I don't use much, but I wanted to use a hero that everyone starts out with. But let's just see. Yeah, let me just use his attack speed, and for wave 2 I will just use Storm of Arrows, which is really nice. And then this one, we're just gonna have to hope we have enough in the tank, but we do have all the track length, which is really good. And hopefully we should be getting Tax Zone by round 67, just because we're at 17k, and then we'll be able to get that, and then we'll be able to afford Call to Arms. One thing I just found out, they are the exact same price, which is kind of crazy. But as you can see, we are just easily dealing with this, and don't have to use abilities. I just used them because why not? It makes everything a little simpler. And it looks like this round we will be able to afford Tax Zone, which will be a massive boost. As you can see, many tax. So we're just $500 away. And it looks like it was the next round. So the next save up will be for Call to Arms, so I'll see you guys then. Okay, finally on round 78, we are able to afford Call to Arms. If it'll pop enough balloons, which basically just increase pops and attack speed by 50% or 30 for like 10 seconds, I think it says, for a short time. So as you can see, 79 is going to be a piece of cake. I have not had to use Quincy's Storm of Arrows or Quincy's Rapid Shot, which Quincy is level 14, which is really great. And this round will just make it so we have a lot of extra money. And with this guy on strong, he's putting in work. Tax Zone, surprisingly, the D-breath, as you can see, is doing more damage than the Tax Zone is, which is amazing, but it's also eating up more of the buffs than the Tax Zone. And just so this goes by faster, we can use 1 and 3 just so it destroys the ZMG. As you can see, it is destroying these babies. And now, like, whenever things start to get hairy, you can use Call to Arms, but honestly, I'd wait, just use Rapid Shot, and that's able to clear that out. And just so we have something, so we have good Moab damage. What we need is kind of balloon cleanup. So I feel like the next tier 5 I am gonna go for will probably be a boomerang, which hopefully I can put in a good spot. Or did I already use all the good real estate? I think I might have used all the good real estate. Nope, right here. And this is gonna be, oh my god, if I can find a spot for it, come on. I had a spot and then I lost it. There we go. And it's going to be a 502 once I'm able to afford it. And hopefully, I have not tried this combo, but I'm like 90% sure this will be enough to beat all 100 rounds. We are lacking bad damage, which is kind of a problem. But with that, I will probably just get a first strike commander, which will easily tier through this. So let's just use 1 and 3, and we should easily destroy these ZMGs. And either the end of this round or 87, we should be able to afford Glaive Lord, which is really good just for wide map damage, especially around the circle, which looks like it'll be 87. So let's just use 1 and 3 again. And then we're able to afford Glaive Dominus, which will massively increase. Glaive Lord surrounds itself with 3 glaives that shred everything that comes near. Glaives now rip through Moab class balloons, slowly tearing them apart. So 88, those ZMGs are going to be no problem for us. And honestly, we're looking pretty good. We got 2 tier 5s, an Alk buff, and also Quincy's now level 17. Arrows last 25% longer, fires exploding every second shot. And 90, the first round of DDTs. As you can see, we did not even have to use abilities, which is really nice, because that means we're able to just save them for, like, if we're like, oh crap, we're about to die, which is not going to happen. And one thing that is a good boost in damage is getting a main Moab with even faster and having him on strong, just because that does stun the Moabs and make it so they take more damage. And with that, 93, those guys came out, did not even have to use an ability, which is really amazing. And I haven't asked for likes yet. If this video could get 20 likes, it'd be much appreciated. I do a backflip for you guys. But 94, the density is no problem. These 2 tier 5s are shredding. And just because we are going to have a problem with the bad, I am probably just going to get a preemptive strike that is in discount and first strike capability, and I'll also get advanced intel. I'm building it up early just so we have it, and just for the DDTs, even though we won't need it, let's just go 1 and 3 just so we easily pop down all these guys. And with that, we're able to afford first strike. And next problem round will just be round 98, just because the sheer density of it. But with all the stuff we have, we should easily be able to handle it. And if not, it may just take restarting the round once or twice, which will just be fine. And if I want, let's just use first strike on them. 97 is just ZMGs, and with this, what I'm going to do for a safety net is just get, what was I gonna get? I don't know. But we should easily be able to handle this. No micro needed. But this is going to be a scary round, so we're going to do 1 and 3. And then use 4. And we do pop everything down. And 99 shouldn't be a problem. And I'm going to wait to use first strike. Hopefully the ability comes up again before this, but I'm going to wait until the bad's in range of everything. And also I could afford a whatever. Let's use 1 and 3. And then Once it looks like it's about to pop, like that, let's just wait 1 second. Use first strike. And that is how you beat Chimps mode for basics on Cubism. If you guys want me to explain a different map, just make sure to smash the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys have a great day.